right, number 9, pucker up. Today is International Kissing Day.
Oh.
It's a good day to share a kiss with a friend or a crush or a lover or someone you'd love to seduce. You can thank the Romans for its widespread popularity.
Oh, yeah.
They had 3 types of kisses, ranging from a friendly peck on the cheek, the kiss hello, and what is now known as the passionate French kiss.
Wow.
According to kissing scientists, kissing releases dopamine.
This wasn't a kiss, just for the record.
Well, okay, I call that a kiss. Well, when the lips meet the other set of lips, that's a kiss.
It was a licorice eating contest.
Well, it ended with a kiss.
They did not.
Can I get back to the
Sorry
science?
about that, yeah. All right,
Thank you. Kissing releases dopamine, which works the same way as addictive drugs do. That explains why once you start kissing, you may not want to stop. Well, there's some other reasons too. The lips are 100 times more sensitive than fingertips, and kissing is good for your health. When you swap spit, 80 million bacteria are transferred between the 2 mouths, boosting your immune system. Finally, fun fact, 2/3 of people tilt their head to the right when they kiss.
2/3.
2/3.
What did you do?
I don't remember.
I can go both ways, baby. I can tilt left or right. I'm an ambidextrous kisser.
I feel like I got
Whatever
a
the
kink if I go
situation
left.
calls for, I'm ready.
All right.
You're ready to go.
I am ready.
Good. Left or right? Good for you. All right, time for number 8. We do lots of stories about junk food around here, but here's something for Larry and Pat. We're looking at some of the best plant-based foods for grilling. This is going to be fun. Corn, eggplant, melon, mushrooms, and tofu. They're alternatives to burgers or red meat, but they're still filling and tasty and substantial. The plant-based diet is a popular one, but it's not for everyone. If you're more of a meat and potato person, some plant scientists suggest using portobello mushrooms or eggplants, and once in a while to incorporate more vegetables into your diet. That's a fun story right there.
It's a great read, is what that was.
Thank you. I'm back now on day 2.
Wow.
I'm gearing up. By day 5,
Yeah.
it's just going to come out like you
You back from that
like
prompter workshop?
Yeah, it was a 3-day
Yesterday was just a little warm-up.
Yes, it's only going to get better.
I could tell you were gearing
I
up.
might have another read, in fact.
Oh, we only hope so.
Hang on.
Number 7, Terminator 2 turns 30 this year. Here are some fun facts you might not know.
Come with me if you want to live.
Oh, that's good acting. In order to get the original Terminator movie made, director James Cameron sold the rights to the movie for $1. Cameron created Edward Furlong's character John Connor while high on ecstasy and listening to a Sting song. Schwarzenegger hated the script. The director originally wanted Billy Idol to play the T-1000 android. Idol got into a motorcycle crash, though, and broke his leg, incapacitating him. Cameron finished editing the film just hours before it went out to theaters. Wow. It works.
Great flick. Yeah. Hey, why don't we read number 6?
All right, number 6. There's really
that's
nothing
a good
like
idea.
summer. So sit back for a few seconds and enjoy these random shots of summer from the 50s and the 60s.
Oh, yeah. There's a fun
Tons on the
time.
bumper cars.
Party.
Yeah. Right in Robin's sweet spot.
Yeah, what was she, in her 20s then?
Yeah. That was fun.
Really fun.
It was like being
Nostalgic.
there almost.
Yep,
Right.
pretty much felt like it. Number 5, let's talk about cave pearls. If you're not familiar, and chances are you're not,
No.
cave pearls are small, usually round balls found in limestone caves. If you've ever wondered how they're formed, here's a quick geology
good.
lesson.
All right.
Yep, I looked it up. When it rains in a cave, the water picks up carbonic acid from decaying leaves and eats away at the cave's limestone. As the water flows through the limestone, it picks up calcite, and voila, it forms these beautiful things known as cave pearls.
Wow.
Dripping water keeps the pearls from moving and from sticking to each other.
Real shocker they gave the Harvard grad that story. They didn't trust
Well,
us
I did a lot of
pros with the
research on it. I
science
went to
story.
the library, looked through microfilm,
Yeah.
and I got
Even
to
the
the bottom of it.
voila
And all
was
those
Voila!
elements.
impressive.
Yeah,
Wow.
thought so too.
Number 4, here's a quick history of where fireworks came from.
All right.
Many historians think the first firecrackers were in China in the 2nd century BC, when bamboo that was in a fire popped because of the heating of air pockets in the stalks. A few hundred years later, a Chinese alchemist, so you're not the only one who
That was good.
That was well delivered,
Chinese
Pat.
alchemist mixed in potassium nitrate, sulfur, and charcoal and poured that gunpowder into the bamboo stalks, basically creating the first Roman candle. Though they obviously didn't call it that. By the 13th century, rich people in Europe were using them at their castles and for big religious celebrations. U.S. settlers brought them over, and then we had them on the very first Independence Day in 1776. And the final development in fireworks, that guy down the block in the jorts and tank top, you'd set him off with a heater dangling from his mouth and a bush of light in one hand.
And
Let's also just remind people that we're now on, what, July 6th?
Yes, we're July 6th now.
Another 3
The window
days.
is closed.
No, it goes
The
on for
window
5 more days,
has
Patrick.
been shut.
Well,
You don't need these
legally.
hillbillies
You get
lighting
a
off
grace
M80s in
period
the alley
of
at
5
2 in
more
the morning
days.
anymore.
Right.
they're confusing 4th of July with Hanukkah. You know,
Right,
I think it's like 8 days. They're so similar.
8 crazy nights.
Number 3, the human face evolved to how it looks today, in part because of our fists. Scientists have been analyzing the bone structure of our faces and have concluded that our jaws grew strongest as a reaction to taking a punch. Our early ancestors were brutal, constantly fighting for food, so the hands evolved into something that could easily be made into a weapon, the fist. Also in the old days, the men did most of the fighting, and to this day, the bones in men's faces are stronger than the bones in women's faces. So take that, Lauren, you old weak bone face woman.
Your lady
See,
folk.
I could have sworn you would have said something like, I would have thought women's jaws were stronger from talking all the time.
That is,
Left one
no,
out
you're
there,
right.
Larry. I mean, God, you're really slipping.
Yeah.
Really slipping.
It's early.
Lauren's not as bad as the rest of them. Let's not name any names.
Right.
Because she's on vacation.
She's on a jet ski enjoying life at this moment.
Number 2, one of the downsides of a long-distance relationship is the lack of physical intimacy. But some Japanese researchers have a fix for that. They've created a French kissing machine.
Oh, God. Okay, I can't watch
Second
this.
French kissing story this
Sorry.
morning.
So
Great.
you and your partner can make out even when you're miles apart.
Isn't that nice?
I don't feel like
The
this
Kiss
is appropriate
transmission
video.
device. Boy, they could have come up with a snappier name for it. It hooks up 2 rotating straw-like nodules to a computer program. Both you and your partner each put a straw nodule in your mouth at your separate locations. And when you touch the straw with your tongue, your tongue's movements are transmitted to your partner's straw miles away, which rotates in the opposite direction.
That is
That's
spectacular.
wonderful.
Almost you want to have a long-distance relationship after seeing that. That seemed totally fulfilling, didn't it?
You love to see
fulfilling.
people inventing useful
Yeah.
devices for there's so much crap out there that we're talking about all the time on this show. Useless inventions that nobody's ever going to use. Now, that's something.
That's something. We're
That'll be
wasting all
like
this-
the telephone. You'll have one in every house, I think.
We're wasting all this money going to Mars and all these planets. If you
Cares
could
about
just give
Mars.
us
You
that,
just give us a French kissing machine.
Yes,
Who
yeah,
cares
give the
about
people
the
what they
other things in
want.
the universe?
Yeah, wasting our time. All right, thanks, Patrick. Time for number 1 already. The people at GoPro cameras make lots of cool videos, and in this one, they visit Kevin Richardson and his wildlife sanctuary in South Africa. Kevin has been accepted into several clans of hyenas and prides of lions. He set up this 5
until he's
square mile space to provide a self-sustaining environment for African carnivores.
Wow.
There are 13 predator enclosures and a large central area. The animals are rotated every 2 weeks to stimulate their senses of smell and to smell others. Also, they switch around so they don't get bored. Animals don't react as nicely to all people, but they know Kevin because he has been with them since birth.
Yeah, just one bad day.
Yeah.
Right?
That's all.
How
all it
every
takes.
story goes.
Yeah.
It was great. And then
It
one
wasn't.
day, he turned up on the news.
Yeah.
And then it was all over. The end.
But he got a lot of hugs before then.
He had a fulfilling stretch. He had a good run, is what they'll say.
Yeah. That's the 9 at 9.
Go 9 at 9.